Hi, and welcome to another video by Jim the Car Guy. Today we have a 2013, it's a Hyundai Accent. Customer complaint as it came in, the check engine light was on, and I threw the scanner on it real quick to find out what the code was all about. The code that's in there is a P0441, which is a Purge Incorrect Flow. I've run into this before. I do have another video on an older Hyundai that had a similar problem. So I'm going to show you how to diagnose it, so you make sure you change the correct part the first time without changing needless parts. So, all right, let's get up there. I'm going to show you what the code is that's in the computer, and then we're going to go up front and we're going to go ahead and replace or diagnose the valve first, and then we're going to go ahead and replace it. So let's get up there and take a look and see what it looks like. Okay, and that's the light that we have lit. Now obviously the car's not running, but I will fire it up. Alright, and that's the light that you have lit on the dashboard. And this is what it is. It's a P0441. It's Evaporative Emission System, Incorrect Purge Flow. And it's under historical, so we may have a problem trying to diagnose it, because I don't know if the problem is going to be there right now. So let's shut that off, and we're going to go up front, and we're going to test up front, and we'll see what's going on. Okay, the first thing you're going to notice is you're going to look underneath the hood. You're going to say to yourself, where the heck is the friggin' purge valve anyway? It's actually down underneath here or in the back over here. I'm not sure which one. What you're going to do is just grab this cover here and you lift it up and you pull it off. What it is there's little pins in the here like this that go in there to hold it in place. We're just going to relocate that off to the side, and here's your purge valve right here. This is the valve itself, and the way you're going to test it is you're going to come in here with a vacuum gauge, and you're going to disconnect these hoses here. We're going to disconnect this hose right here, because you have the vacuum coming through here. This valve is actually, it's like an on and off valve. What will happen is the computer will send a pulse to here and it'll energize this. When it does energize it, it opens this valve, allows the vacuum to go through here, down inside here to the back to the emission control device in the tank. All right, so we're going to take this off here. We're going to connect on a vacuum gauge, and we're going to actually pump it up with a little bit of vacuum, and we're going to see if this valve holds vacuum. Alright, so what you do is just take this clamp here, just pull it back and out of the way, and then you can take this hose off. Just twist it a little bit. If you twist it, it makes it come off a lot easier, and you can pull the hose off like that. We're going to relocate that to the side right now. We're going to grab our vacuum gauge, and we want to see if we're going to create vacuum in this valve right here. Make sure you have a hose that fits on there fairly tightly, and we'll just pull it into a vacuum. And I don't know if you can see this, but you can see that valve is actually, it's losing vacuum right now. It's not holding the vacuum. So there's a very slight leak in this valve right here. This valve should hold vacuum. It should not bleed down at all. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me show you this. I'm going to show you. We're going to take this other side off right here, like that. We're just going to hold our finger across it like this. And now we'll put vacuum in it. You see how it's holding? You see how it stays where it's supposed to be? So that valve is not holding vacuum. See how it drops off right away? As soon as I take my finger off it, you see the valve starts to lose vacuum? That valve is no good. All right, so let me get back to the phone. We're going to call the store, and we'll see if they have a purge valve in stock for that. So let's grab my phone and let's make some phone calls. Hey Dave, how you doing? This Jim. JNS. Hey, I don't know if they're going to have this in stock or not, but let me ask you. I got a 2013, it's a Hyundai Accent with a 1.6 liter engine. I'm looking for a price and availability on the purge valve for it. No, 13. No good, huh? All right. Is there any way you can order it for me? Okay. All right. Okay, let me call the dealer to see what they say. All right. Thanks anyhow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. All right. First store doesn't have it in stock. Can't get it. Say it's a dealer item. Let's try the local Napa guy and see what he has to say. Hey Juan, how you doing? Jim, JNS. Hey, 2013 Hyundai Accent, 1.6 liter. Can I get a price and availability on a purge valve? You didn't even look it up. You didn't even know it yet. Well, take a look for me anyway, okay? Well, you're a real smart ass today, aren't you? Okay. Everybody's a friggin' comedian. Oh, really? Okay. All right. All right, well, thanks for trying. I appreciate it. I'll call the dealer to see what they have to say. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. We struck out there also. So we can't get it anywhere. Napa doesn't have it, and my local parts place doesn't have it. I'm not even going to try looking it up in advance because they have nothing in stock most of the time. I guess we're going to call the Hyundai dealer and see what they have to say. Hey, how you doing? This is Jim, JNS in Bayonne. Hey, 2013 Hyundai, an Accent 1.6 liter. Can I get a price and availability on the purge valve, please? Yeah, I guarantee you'll have it in stock. It's a very common problem. No. Hang on. Last 8. DU3 99979. They checking, we'll see. Oh, you're kidding me. How quick can you get it? Okay. All right. Well, you know, when you get it, just ship it on down to me, and you know, you speak. Okay, a couple of days in. All right. Beautiful. All right. I appreciate it. Thanks for the help. Thank you. Bye. All right. Well, it's going to be a couple of days before we get the purge valve, so let me get up in the front here in the car, and I'm going to show you exactly what to do with it, how to replace it, and when the valve comes in. Hopefully I can film the rest of this and show you how to do it, but let's get out there. I'll show you how to do it anyway. Okay, well, as you know, the valve is not going to come in for a couple of days, so we're actually going to put this back together so we can give it back to the customer, so the customer can use the car for a couple of days. All right, but basically when you get the new valve, what you got to do is just lift this right off. Just like this. You take this little piece right here, you push it in, and you take the valve right off. And that's it. All right, so to put it back on, you basically just push this piece back on. You'll hear it snap. The valve goes on like that. You reconnect this hose here. You reconnect this hose here. You take your pliers, put your clamp back here, put your clamp back here, and last but not least, you're going to put your cover back on like this. You just line it up over the top and it snaps back down. All right, now next thing we're going to do is we're going to go inside and we're going to clear the code out, and then we'll send it back out. And we'll continue this once we get the part in stock. Actually, you know what? I don't even have to show you what it looks like when I get the part back in stock, because the replacement of that part is going to be the exact procedure I just showed you now. All right, don't forget, clear the code out of it, and then you're going to wrap it up, take it for a test drive, and you're good to go. All right, thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, send me an email. Be more than happy to talk to anybody about anything. As always, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.